Hi, everybody. Welcome to EA Sports. A tremendous night of American Hockey League action in store for you this evening. Let's drop the puck. Well, we've been waiting for this one all day long, and here we go. Really been looking forward to see how these two teams match up tonight, and we are officially underway to find out. Lehigh Valley's moving it up the ice. And that's a great read to force the turnover. Tries to feed it over to Bartley. Oh, did you hear that? That was a car crash out there.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Sends the pass over. Moves it around along the half wall. Throws it on goal. Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Huge steal in his own end. Karlskoga's through center and now in the offensive end. Lehigh Valley's got the puck. Looking dangerous as they move along the boards. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Piero Zabatel. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Lehigh Valley's got the puck along the wall. Great stretch passes and connects. And the puck banks off the glove. Hey, get that personalized jersey you've always dreamed of wanting to. You finally saved enough money for it. Check out the team store just outside the arena. Open 7 days a week. Nearing the midway mark of the period. Still no score in this one. Through center along the wing. To his teammate. Karlskoga's gained possession along the boards. Davison's lugging the puck. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Passes it in front. He scores! What a play! And with that tally, that's the first goal under the new head coach, and they've been through a lot over the last little bit here.
Well, yeah, and he certainly wants to come and reset the temperature of this team, get rid of the bad habits, and continue on and create some expectations so that one feels good.
Karlskoga's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Moves it to Sanderson. The Phantoms cross the blue line and are on the attack. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Scoops up the puck now. Sends a pass over. Quick pass to Bakos. Sends it over to Howell. Here's a chance in front. And that doesn't connect. Tries to get it to Gonchar. Sends it in on the attack. The Phantoms gain possession along the wall. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. And it's a quick pass to Yaskin. Takes that pass back at the point. Sends the pass down low. Here's a shot. And that sails over the net.
Sometimes when you have the puck on your stick in a primetime scoring area, it's not about threading the needle. And when you try and thread it, sometimes you miss. And that's what happened there.
Big hit along the boards, and those walls are rattling.
When you're along the wall, you got to have your head up. You better be good in small spaces. And you can't get out of the way of this thunderous hit, though, because it was lined up perfectly here, James. He knew exactly what he was going to do, and he finished right through the wall.
And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play.
There's always certain players that know when something needs to happen in the game. Listen, they're trailing in this one, and you have to be aware of how you can ignite your team. Well, that is a huge hit, and you can see just in the response that it elicits from the bench.
Here in the late goings of the period, Karlskoga's ahead 1-0. Piero Zabatel's got the puck in his own zone. Takes a shot, and that goes off a player in front. Trying to clear the puck from his own end. Quick feed to Sanderson. Here's a shot. Oh, what a block. He'll get a pat on the back from the coach when he gets off, if he can get off. Takes the pass. He banks it off the wall. Oh, just got a piece of that one with the glove to keep it out.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Winding down the final minute of this opening frame. Big hit, and that frees up possession. And that's deflected off someone in front. Takes it across the blue line. Denies him with the pad. All right, there's the end of period number 1. We'll take a breather. I'll recharge. The players will too. And we're coming back with period number 2 right after this.
If you'd like to rub shoulders with some of our players, don't forget to go to our website and check out our next charity event.
Both teams with a chance to recharge and refresh, and this second period about set to get underway. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, how do you sum up things so far here, partner? We've seen a period played already.
The Phantoms don't need to change much, James. I mean, the majority of the possession, yes, they're trailing by 1, but they'll find their way back in if they can trust the process.
Big hit along the boards.
Well, he was so aggressive on this one, James. He recognizes that he's got to close and then shoulder on shoulder. This is a clean hit and disrupts the player from the puck. That's a beauty.
Here's a chance. Fearless, totally fearless on the block. Handles the pass from the right side. And he was ready for that one. The Phantoms will play it from the defensive zone. Markov's carrying it ahead. With possession along the wall. Loses his balance on the play. Puck battle along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Davison. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And not much on that one. The Phantoms scoop it up along the boards. Lehigh Valley's got a hold of the puck. Karlskoga's looking to break out of their own end. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Off the glove and makes the save. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. 1-0 the score. Lehigh Valley's got the win off that draw. The Phantoms gain possession in their own end. Lehigh Valley's got the puck behind the net. With the blast! Can't get it to go. Fantastic save! The Phantoms have it against the wall. Takes a shot, and he makes the save. Conan's going to elect to just hang on for a whistle.
Well, he hasn't been busy, James, and I like that he landed on this one. He's physically engaging, keeping himself in it.
Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Karlskoga's got it in their own zone. Long pass across the ice. Along the half wall with the puck. A chance! Oh, that's a good hit. The Phantoms take it across the blue line. From a tight angle, throws it on net. And that was a good heads-up read to make that save. Bakos carries the puck in his own zone. Here they are on the attack. Takes the feed at the back end. Here's a chance, sends it in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Puck picked up in the open ice. Back at the point, they set it up. And he turned that one aside. And he gets in the lane to block that. Bakos moves the puck. Moves it quickly over to Yaskin. Takes the feed. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Lehigh Valley's playing it from the side. Karlskoga's got control of it now from their own end. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Makes the save. Right positioning. Looked easy. Let's get the call. The Phantoms are off to the box. Interference the call.
A tough penalty to take as you're looking for the equalizer. You're in a 1-goal deficit, and you got to find a way to generate offense, James. Real tough one to take.
Karlskoga's got it in the offensive zone. And puts it anywhere but the way he wanted it to go. Oh, my! And he comes up with a stop there. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he
Karlskoga's been working hard all night, James. They've been intercepting pucks. They've had great stick position, and it's been a defensive clinic. They've got to find ways to get to the other side of the puck and generate some offense.
Lehigh Valley's got the puck against the half wall. Karlskoga's looking to break out of their own end. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. Shakes off the coverage. Wide of the net.
Oh, that's a really tough shot. You know, we'll be frustrated with it, James, but I really like the position he got to. I mean, it's hard work to get to the middle of the ice, and he gets there with good timing.
Here's a race for the loose puck. Lehigh Valley's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. Here they come on the attack. Cutting to the slot. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range. Karlskoga's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Shot! And he comes up with the glove save.
It really is amazing to watch him maintain possession of this puck while his opponent is on him. I mean, they're pushing him, they're shoving, they're doing everything they can. But he's resilient, he's got a willingness to his game, but he's also got power. Power, you can see it in his lower half and the balance and coordination it takes to get this puck to the net.
Nothing! Lehigh Valley's penalty killers get a hold of it. Skates across the blue line. Stopped by the goaltender. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Lehigh Valley's got a hold of the puck now. Turns it aside. And as both teams are now back at even strength, the power play goes over on the opportunity.
Conan's found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, to position to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. I mean, you have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
Lehigh Valley's trailing here late in the second period despite being the more active team offensively. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Takes the feed. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Just here in the late stages of this frame, 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Zadorov's won a big draw in their own end. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Here's a centering pass off the pipe. Moves the puck. Takes the feed from the wing. Here's a chance. Handles it along the blue line. And with that, 2 periods now in the books. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we got the third period coming at you in moments.
Hey fans, great tickets are still available to our next home game. Please visit the box office.
The final frame of regulation has arrived. It's period number 3, and it's about to go down. And we are underway here in period number 3. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
The Phantoms have had a strong 40 minutes of play, James. I mean, they've owned possession time, and that's a valuable number to look at. But where is that possession time? And a lot of it's been in the O-zone. Now they've got to capitalize. They're only trailing by 1. There's lots of game left.
Quick pass across to Sanderson. Rocks him on the play. And now he moves it to Volkov. Lehigh Valley's moving it into the offensive end. Moves the puck behind the net. Puts it on net. Scores! And they finally break on through offensively.
Oh, and that's got to feel good, and they're hoping that the floodgates will now open because you know that they've had a real effective game. They've been hard on the puck. It just hasn't gone in for them, James, but they haven't gotten frustrated. They've stuck with the game plan, and here they are. A great shot is going to beat the goaltender here, James, but he drops to that butterfly position. He tries to take up most of the net, but the shooter just finds it, finds a little bit of room, and buries it.
The Phantoms move it in. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Here's a short pass to Davison. Gains the zone from the right. Karlskoga's got the puck along the wall. And he lowers the boom.
That's That's a huge hit. It's message sending, James. I mean, you want your opponent to hear footsteps, right? Be looking on either side and making sure that you're wearing them down. He does exactly that with that huge hit.
Save made by the goalie.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
The Phantoms win the draw here in their own end. And the save. The Phantoms have it now. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Karlskoga's got the puck along the boards. Oh, that was pulverizing in the corner. Slides it across. And he's knocked off the puck there. Moves it to Samsonov. The Phantoms carrying it along the blue line. Samsonov's looking around near the point. And that's a great heads-up play by Davison. Karlskoga's got it in their own zone. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. And he sidesteps the check there. The Phantoms gain control of it.
It's been a low-scoring affair, James, but it's been entertaining on both sides, just unable to finish. And as an athlete, this can be very frustrating. You're squeezing the stick tighter and tighter with every miss.
Handles the pass in the middle. That's gloved by Bjarnason. Puts it on net. That goes off its way. And he makes the save with ease.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it and he made the save.
Volkov's got the puck. Here inside the offensive end, takes the feed from along the boards. From the slot, scores! A huge goal puts him in front.
Well, and persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize. And this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead. Well, this is an incredibly intelligent shot, James. It's recognized that there's net front presence in front of the goaltender who's dropping to a butterfly to try and take away as much net as possible, and it finds its way through.
Lehigh Valley's found that little something, and they've gone up by one here in the third, Cheryl. I like their game right now.
Yeah, they've got a lot of press, a lot of aggressiveness to their game right now. It's the reason why they got on the board, but they'll have to be careful here. You know the opponent is going to get urgent at the back half of this period.
Good fight for the puck along the boards. What a steal in his own end. Conan's got the... And he's going to slow things down.
Well, he's slowing things down because his team has been under siege, James. It's the third period. It's a tight game, and he elects to get the whistle. I like this decision. It's the right one. Now everyone can get a rest, and coach can get the right personnel out there.
Off the draw, they take possession. And he takes the feed. Karlskoga's got the puck in the defensive end. Gains the zone through the middle. Over the line they come. Takes the feed at the point. Answers the call with a big save. Grabs the puck in the corner. And that's a great heads up in the defensive zone to force the turnover. Just a great defensive read there.
Karlskoga's been excellent tonight, James. They found ways to work hard on and off of the puck, and when they're away from it, they've really done a great job of being in good position to be able to take away lanes and angles, seams, you name it. But it has to translate to something. This is still a close game.
Lehigh Valley's got it across the line. Off a stick. Angles it over to Volkov. Less than 60 seconds left here in the final frame. And that's a great read to force the turnover. Karlskoga's got the puck against the boards. Extra attackers out on the ice. They're hungry for a goal here. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Towards the empty net. Karlskoga's going to play the puck from behind the cage. And he can't hang on after that hit. Tries to make that cross-ice feed. And now he angles it across to Gonchar. And that's intercepted by Volkov. They've got numbers. And scores into the empty net.
This was right in my wheelhouse, James. These were the type of moments that I played in, and everyone can take a breath now that the insurance marker has hit the 4x6. Well, you can see the body language on them, James, the dying moments of the game, and they're able to get the empty net goal. Everyone can take a deep breath here, as that should do it.
The Phantoms maintain that persistence like they have all night long. They add the empty netter, and I think that's fair to say this is over, right, Joe?
Oh, it's over, James. No question about it. You can see the elation on all the faces and on the bench. They know it. It was a hard-fought battle, and they get the W.
Lehigh Valley's looking to break out. Turned aside with the glove by Bjarnason.
Goaltenders work so much on their reaction time, and man, this is just a clinic right now as he flashes the glove and makes the save.
Karlskoga's had more shots on goal, but yet they've run into a hot goalie, and they trail late in this third period. Final buzzer sounds, and this one's in the books. The Phantoms win a close one here, but from an analytics standpoint, I think they were the clear-cut winners.
Yeah, all I like to do is look at the possession time in this one, and they had the majority of it, James. It's what they did with that possession time down the stretch that made the difference in this close game. They opened up the middle, and they found ways to attack, and in attacking, they put it in.
Well, that'll do it for all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski, and we will see you next time from ringside.